What's up everyone and welcome to the Gamma Repeater. This is a brand new weapon mod for Fallout 4 by Carnagefiend. This is the same mod author that did bring us the Gamma Grenade a few weeks ago that I did show you and really enjoyed actually. And as you can see, he is back with a proper weapon mod this time. The Gamma Repeater is very similar in appearance to the Gatling Laser. Although as you do take a closer look at some of the aspects of the gun, there's a lot more detail in this than the Gatling Laser, as well as this one is just a bit different. There's undoubtedly a lot of time put into the model and textures of this one, and it shows. This gun looks great and it really is just a ton of fun to look at, especially when you're holding it in third person or even first person. It also adds in a brand new ammo type. As you guys do know, the Gatling Laser uses a fusion core. Well, this is actually going to use a fission core. This obviously goes with the Gamma theme of things, and of course it is the counterpart to the laser weaponry. In practice, the weapon itself is pretty simple. It more or less acts like a fully automatic Gamma gun. It also has a really cool reload. I really love this. It also is available in third person, which is a really nice touch. I really like seeing that, especially on a heavy weapon like this. I could see a lot of people using this one in third person. There are a few different weapon attachments, but nothing too crazy, nothing worth going into detail on. It is a relatively simple weapon, but we don't have too many mods that are heavy machine guns or miniguns or anything like that in general. And on top of that, this one is just extremely high quality. The look of this gun is absolutely awesome. It fits right in with the Gamma theme weapons that we do have already in Fallout 4, as well as this guy's other mods. With that being said though, let's check it out in actual action. So we are here back at Spectacle Island. I do have the Gamma Repeater right here in my hand, and as you can see, it is looking pretty cool, especially on my character like so. There's only one real notable weapon mod that I will point out, and that's the two versions I do have. As you can see, or kind of see, in the middle of this one, I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Do you see those little like grenade looking things in the center of the gun? Well, that's the only difference between the two. It's basically called a particulate array. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have too different an effect, especially when using in first person. I think it is only aesthetic. I couldn't really see much of a difference. It does change the rate of fire, but otherwise, mostly aesthetic. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's actually check out the weapon now and see it in action. As you can see, some other people have some Gamma guns here. So we'll get this thing spinning up, and we'll actually try and do some damage here. It does some splash damage. Should I kill that guy, or did he just like die? It does a lot of damage per shot. It does like 75 damage per shot, which for something like this is pretty formidable because, you know, obviously you're going to be firing relatively quickly. And as you can see, we burnt that guy down pretty quickly. This is the one that's going to be firing a bit faster. So we'll actually just mow these guys down. And as you can see, we burn these guys down quite quickly, as I was saying, as well as these fission cores do give you a ton of extra ammo, but I'm just going to get destroyed if I walk out like this. So let's try and be a little bit more careful. We'll shoot the Brotherhood of Steel this time as well, and I will get, or use one of my, my critical hits here to blast some of the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm going to do some area of effect radiation damage with this gun, which is pretty cool. That's pretty unique to Gamma weapons, and I like that it was carried over to this weapon, as well as, you know, obviously the Gamma gun and some other ones, as well as it really is meant to be kind of a higher end weapon. Like, this definitely is more powerful than the, you know, I don't know, the Gatling Laser or the minigun. I think I have too much rads, and that's my problem right now. Yeah, like my 80% of my health bar was radiation from using this thing. You actually do get some radiation if you do shoot people too close to you. So you have to be kind of careful with this, as it is kind of with any Gamma gun. But let's actually try and just lay into these Brotherhood of Steel over here and see if we can't do some actual damage to them. As you can see, there is quite a bit, but again, that area of effect damage is going to start adding up really quickly. And are we killing them? I mean, all their health bars are going to become really small really quickly, and if I actually just fire in the middle there, it'll actually do a lot. I don't know, am I killing them? I mean, I think I am, but sometimes it's hard to tell. So let's actually shoot this guy in the fusion core here, and let's see if did that work? It was a critical hit, so I hope it worked. One thing I would really like to see on this weapon is like proper sights. There's not really proper sights right now while using this, and it's a little bit hindering. It's like kind of hard to aim, especially with the iron sights. I mean, the iron sights aren't bad by any means, but they're not particularly good either. I think this is a good weapon to use not on these types of enemies. As you can see, or as you could hear, there's a ton of radiation right here from where I was firing before. It does have a lasting effect. and this actually doesn't work too well as with other gamma weapons on like regular ghouls and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's the gamma repeater. As you can see, I'm basically dying from the radiation now, and yeah, definitely a really cool weapon, definitely one I'm gonna have in my save game. But will you? As always, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.